Okay, hi guys and welcome to the show. Of course, before I do this video, I can't not do this video without doing a wristwatch check. I did a strap video literally the other day and I neglected to feature this absolute beauty. This is of course from Coloreb, handmade in Italy, and I wasn't intending to wear the Squale today, but this strap, this is called the Sienna. This is a handmade Italian luxury leather strap. It goes so beautifully with the Squale. I mean, have you ever seen a combination better than that? I honestly, I struggle to think of a better combination. Just beautiful, beautiful strap. Of course, on the Squale heritage. Okay, so wristwatch check done. Let's get on with the video. Okay, welcome back guys. Now in today's episode we're gonna have a look at a special unboxing in just a moment, but before we get into that I want to kind of explain a little bit of how this came about. Now I think in a few episodes of Ask the Governor back, I think a week or two ago, I mentioned Glycine and my interest in especially the combat sub, and a lot of you nominated the Airman in various videos for me to take a look at. In that very episode that I mentioned the brand, I was contacted by a very polite gentleman called Richard, who works for a watch repair and retailer in Rhode Island called Saltzman's. And they have two stores. They have, let me just get this right, they have one in Cranston, Rhode Island, and one in Newport. They're a family business that's been going for 70 years. And they carry Glycine. In fact, they are the authorized dealer for North America. And he wrote to me, and we talked about the brand. We talked watches, obviously, and I expressed my interest in the brand. It's always something that I've always wanted to take a look at. And he basically offered to lend a sample, a display model for my review to feature with you guys, and indeed it has arrived. Thank God, because at the moment I was actually in the process of bidding on a combat sub myself. I lost out on the bid. I wasn't full-hearted into it because, as you guys know, I just bought a Breitling, so my funds are really not too good right now, and I think I was going to put it off until after Christmas, but thank God Richard reached out. Tomorrow I'm about to fly off to the United Kingdom, and he indeed, before I left, he very graciously sent this sample. Now it comes on a different strap, which we'll see in a moment, but it really is a very interesting watch, and it's something I've always wanted to take a look at. Now I won't go too close up because I want to kind of leave it for the unboxing. So without further ado, let's have a quick look at the unboxing and my kind of initial impressions of the Glycine Combat Sub. I'll do a quick wristwatch check before I do the unboxing. I am of course wearing the beautiful Sub 033. I've really missed this one, and I've got it on a dark chocolate, I mean it's almost black, dark brown pearl on from Wrist Candy Watch Club. Actually that needs to be tucked in a little bit more. That's better. There we go. Anyway, so quick unboxing. I've already cut it open, and you can already see the brand through the wrapping. I haven't actually opened this inner box, so there's no need to film me cutting open boxes. I've been doing so much unboxing recently, but anyway, there we go. To one side. Take out this box. Oh, just knocked the camera. Sorry. Get rid of that. Okay, here we go. So Glycine. Now, I've never owned a Glycine. I've never even seen a Glycine, so this really is initial impressions. Of course. Oh, what's that? Still one stuck on the bottom. Get rid of that. Sorry. Do apologise. I hate these things. I really do. Drive me nuts. Anyway, right. So yeah, as I was saying, I've never seen a Glycine, so it's going to be really interesting to see what it's like. I guess we should just get on with it. Okay. Right, this is a receipt with my address and my name. Okay. Lovely. So it's just a very tastefully done plain box. Box within a box within a box. There you go, the Crown logo. Right, let's open it up. Let's have a look. Ooh, there we go, and this is the colour I went for. And it's going already. Now this, I must state, this is a display model, so there might be a little bit of wear on it. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Love that orange. Wow, it's so thin. It's so thin. It's almost as thin as the... It's thinner than the Saab. That's crazy. So we've got an ETA. I forget the ETA, but of course I will do the full review. Comes on this lovely rubber strap. Oh, sign buckle and everything. Fantastic. So this is, of course, this is courtesy of Saltzman's Watches, which is the authorized North American dealer for Glycine. Wow, and let's have a look close up of that dial. Look at the lettering. Look at, oh, it's beautifully done. Really beautiful. Absolute stunning. Let's have a little. Ooh, hello. Hello. Really nice, solid. The bezel's already better than the Squale. Oops. Signed Crown, and I just can't get over how thin it is. We got drilled spring bar holes as well. Cool. The Crown logo's there. It's very neat. It's very neat. So this is a 42, but because of its thinness, and look at those curved lugs, I have a feeling, let's just quickly pop it on. I have a feeling it's going to be okay for me. Oh, look at the detail in the back of the rubber. Let's just have a quick sniff test. Yeah, it has that vanilla scent. Very nice. Very nice. There's the back. That kind of military-esque combat. That kind of Navy SEAL inspired. Very, very cool. You can see my purple Lacoste shirt there. It screams military, doesn't it? I mean, we got the 24 hours on the inside and standard 12 hours on the outside, and that orange track running around the, oh, it's just pure class, isn't it? That seconds track. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. Okay, so there we go. Wow, fantastic! It fits for a 42. It fits really well. It's those curved lugs really make it fit snug. My God, it's just so thin. I can't get over how thin it is. I mean, if we just look at the Saab, it's as thin as the Saab. It's thinner than the Saab. It's crazy. Fantastic. Very elegant. Lovely big crown. It's going to be... I can't wait to get into this and get to know this piece. The bezel is really nicely done. Really nicely done. Doesn't even... Just look at that. Stunning. So, you know, you guys obviously, those of you who know about Glycine know about their quite prestigious military history. You know, I thought I'd start with their combat stub. I gotta say, it's gorgeous. I'm really impressed so far. My initial impressions are, well, the quality is definitely there. Let's have a little. Ooh, that unscrews. Oh, that was very nicely done. Let's give it a wind. So listen. Winds. Ooh, it's silky. It's even smoother than the Squale 1521. Ooh, have we got this might be a threat for the Squally 1521. I just love that legible dial, and it's so thin. I just can't get over how thin it is. These orange hands really just pop, don't they? They're just, it's beautifully designed. It's all about function, isn't it? It's very, very cool. The only thing I don't really like is this rubber strap is huge. I have a feeling the lug width is quite big, but you know, I'm definitely going to pop this on the NATO. Can't wait. Really excited about this. It's going to be a doddle to change the strap, certainly. Love it. So let's just pop out. Sorry, is it zooming? Is it focusing? Look at the crisp. That crisp lettering is just beautifully done. Anyway, let's pop it back in. Off it goes. Let's set the time. What's the time? 25 to 3. So let's just set it to... Oh, it's silky smooth. 25 to 3. Just put it a little bit after. What's the date today? It is the 20th. There we go. And we're good to go. Screws back in very nicely. It threads beautifully. It's just going to leave it a little bit loose, so. And of course the ambulances and NYPD are joining us. I do apologise. Every time I shoot a video, every time. I guess it's New York. Anyway, I do like the rubber strap. It's very nicely done. However, it's just a bit too big. Can't wait to get this on the NATO. I mean, it's so thin. It's beautiful. God. Just when I can't afford to buy another watch, that I'm sent this absolute beauty, and my gut instinct tells me this is a winner. It really does. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for the full review. Let's take it back to the studio. Okay, welcome back, guys. Now, you guys know that unlike other watch channels, I really put my money where my mouth is. When I really love a piece, I'll buy it. You know, I'll buy it. And sometimes I have to sell pieces, I rebuy pieces, but this is all the drama of being a watch collector, right? Richard has very kindly given me access to all the brands that they cover, and also Saltzman's, actually the name has popped up various times from personal recommendations. They have an outstanding reputation in watch repairing, and actually in 2016 I do intend to buy more vintage pieces to add a kind of different dynamic to my collection. And I really have been looking for a trusted watch repairer. I think this is a perfect opportunity to kind of, you know, I'll send my pieces when I buy some new pieces in. I'm going to send them to Saltzman's and share the experience with you guys. And on top of that, they carry an amazing amount of brands. So I'll just read through, and as I've mentioned, they are the authorized dealer for Glycine for North America. They also carry Ball, Meistersinger, Scuderia, Raymondville, Edox, Claude Bernard, Hamilton, Luminox, Michele, Movado, Citizen, Seiko, Asteron, Victorinox, which we were just talking about the other day, G-Shock, Mondane, Scargen, Mule Nautical Clocks, Hadley Roma, of course, Wolf Cases and Winders, and Orbiter. Richard has very kindly agreed to lend any watches from their inventory for review. Beautiful thing about this is that, you know, I get access to brands and new watches that I normally wouldn't have, and they in turn get to have their store and their brands highlighted on the show, which I think is a fantastic exchange. And what's really great about this, I can keep my own objective position because it's not any kind of, you know, sponsored deal or anything like that. I'm able to, if I don't like the watch, I'll give it my honest review, which is so important to the channel. And you know, because we were just talking about integrity the other day, and it's fundamental to my core principles of this channel. And I think a lot of you guys appreciate that, and I always want to be as objective as I can. You know, I'm just so excited. I mean, I'm dying to have a look at the Victorinox and Ball watches, especially the Seiko Astron. I'm completely new to. So it's going to be fantastic to share these new watches with you guys. I'm going to be able to give my honest opinion about a watch, and if I really like the watch, I will put my money where my mouth is and buy it. And I've got to say, this little darling Combat Sub is a really surprise. I can't wait for the full review of this. It's going to give the 1521 a bit of a run for its money. It's going to be an interesting jewel. I'm going to take it to the UK with me. Actually, before I talk about the watch, let me just tell you a little bit about Glycine, because they are a true Swiss watch. They are made in Bienne in Switzerland. They're a completely Swiss made watch. They started in the post-war period. They were made especially famous in the Vietnam War. They're aviation watches, the Airman in particular. They have a huge following in the military, and I mean, it's blatantly obvious. You know, look at those clear Arabic. Sorry, let's get it focused in. Is it focusing? Those clear Arabic numerals, the 24-hour towards the middle of the dial. It just screams military. And of course, I had to put it on my lucky RAF Zulu in olive, just to really give it that even more of a military theme. And it's so thin, I can't get over how thin it is. So it's really exciting news. Now with the brands I have access with Long Island Watches, and now with Saltzman's as well, it's a huge spectrum of brands. So guys, take a look at their website. I'll leave a link down below. Have a look at their brands, have a look at their watches. Please nominate what brands you want me to look, or what particular watch models from their inventory you want me to look at next year. Whoever nominates, the most nominations will be the first watch I'll look at. I had to start with the Combat Sub. I just think it's something I've had my eye on for quite a while. So just a bit of dirt there. Something I've had my eye on for quite a while. So I'm really excited to get into this. Nominate in the comments below. I really want to hear what watches you want me to review. In my opinion, on the top of my list is Ball, because I've never seen a Ball I've only seen it in the shop window. I've never actually handled it, so that's going to be really exciting to review. Hamilton is obviously another favourite of mine. Victorinox, again, you know, they carry Victorinox, so that's going to be fantastic, really exciting. So 2016 is looking very exciting. Now, obviously, tomorrow I'm flying off to the United Kingdom. I'm going to take this little bad boy with me, and I will do the review when I get to the other side of the pond. But when I return in January, whichever watch you guys nominate the most of in the comments below, I will get in to review. You have my absolute word on that. I'm just so excited because I get to experience and share all these new watches, and I don't have any pressure. I can be as honest as I want. I have complete free reign over what I say and do, which is fantastic, which is exactly where I want the channel to be. My agenda is simply to find new watches to love and to bring to a broader attention with you guys. So again, you know, really exciting. So guys, check out their website. It's going to be a fantastic year next year. So, but what a place to start. And I just want to say thank you so much to Richard. There hasn't been that much time because I'm literally flying off in the morning. So he was able to get this watch to me in the nick of time. I'm going to give it an extra week to kind of, you know, let the thoughts and impressions marinate a bit further. But, you know, I can't wait. Anyway, guys. So let's leave it there. There's quite a lot I got through today. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you enjoyed it and found it useful. And I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Okay, guys. Ciao.